Okay, okay, I got it. I given attendance also. Seen in the list.
Okay, okay, sir. I was checking my equal to 6.
Okay, so I'm start
This
regarding.
conference will now be recorded.
Okay, so from bottom to top. So first we are add. What happened? Add account, extra account, user account. We are added. Okay, so add account. Account means user account. We added. Add a user. So using settings and okay. So we use the settings. Go to the settings, account,
Accounts,
family.
family, and other users. Another.
Okay, then
Add someone and your PC.
add someone. Use this PC. Very good. Very good. All steps. Another one is I went to comp empty.
.msc.
There is another shortcut for local users and computers also. You go to local user and group, then local user,
A user man.
right click, new user. Right, so we given a username. Okay, so we given username and we didn't given any password. If you want to give password settings and all, you can give. Then click OK or apply OK something. So this part completed. Next, disk partition. Okay, I told lot of things, but simple thing first of all, I have a C drive.
Right
It is
click on that.
60 GB. Now I want to create a new partition. So right click,
Shrink volume. Enter the data in MB.
so shrink volume and how much I want to shrink 20 GB 20480
Shrink.
shrink. Okay, good, very good. After shrinking,
Rated memory.
unallocated. So go to right click,
Right click. New simple volume.
new simple.
Next.
So we do next
10 GB. Enter 10 GB.
10240 in MBs.
Next. Finish.
Whatever it
Finish.
is, you have to finish. You are not changing anything. Very good. Now we got the 10 GB. Now disk before disk volume. We discussed about MBR and GPT. Very simple. For primary or 3
Three
primary
primary and one
plus
extended.
1 extended. In
In
extended we
extended,
create a
number of
logical.
logical.
Logical we can create it.
2 terabyte support memory.
It's up. Yes, it is supports maximum 2 terabytes. What I'm typing? GB.
In GPT,
In a GPT,
128
128.
primary partitions. No extension.
No extend
More than 2 terabytes.
more than 2 terabytes. 18 EB.
18 EB or 9.4 ZB.
Any answer you can tell. Either this one or that one. So don't say both the thing. 9.4. Very good. So no extended, no logical anyway. And what are other things we discuss? Services. How to go to services from run.
Services.msc.
Startup types.
Startup types. Automatic, manual, desert. Status.
Status. So when you based on
Start, stop, pass, resume.
very good. If
Running,
you start running,
stopping
if
the
you stop,
service.
it will show stop. Very good. Remaining also we need to see once if you record pause and all. All services won't give pause and resume options. Automatic means when you start your PC, services start automatically. Or when your user is login, user based services start automatically. Manual, either by if you open application or maybe a particular time or maybe manually user should start the services. Disable, it never starts. That's it. Hmm. It's in power option. Power saver, balance. Okay, okay. I perform.
Ultimate.
Ultimate. Depends upon you are using and power charging. You have to select one. So no charging, nothing, and very light work, normal work. So power saver. Okay, but you need some important work, but no charging. Balanced is a better one. High performance. You put a charging and you have to continuously work. So that is a high performance. All is important. Power, screen off, screen turn off, turn off time, and go to sleeping time. Okay, go to sleep. This is it. Okay, so I think as I remember, these things only we discuss in the practical. Of course, before installation, I told minimum requirements of Windows 10, installation steps and all. Um, I think that's features we discuss. But what I want to tell now is this is why I'm putting all these things. What practicals you perform? You know that is also one question. What practicals you perform? Okay, yeah, Pawan is told important thing. Even I recollected that information in morning only. That is Saturday and yesterday notes. I didn't share you notes. Not only a notes, the transcript links also I didn't share because yesterday evening I forget. I went out a meeting. I went outside and I came back by 7 o'clock itself. But I can't able to. I recollect that what I have to do. Forget. And actually, what happened? My I got some small problem. This VS Code got updated day before yesterday night. After updated, it is not working. It's showing some errors. And what I done, so I uninstall it and reinstall the new version, and still not working. Then I removed completely from my PC. Okay, so completely means uninstalled completely, and then I restarted my PC. So after restart, I installed a new version, Visual Studio. Okay. So meanwhile I forget all these things because the links by default it opens. That is also I forget. Okay, so today afternoon I will send last 2 days. Today's notes today evening I will send. If in case if I not send the transcript links by 8 p.m., please give me a message in a group that please share it. Okay, share the Saturday. It's by 8 p.m. I will guarantee I will send all the parts. So maximum by afternoon I will try to give Saturday and Monday. Today's only. I'm not maintaining that window. So I will share these things, small one. But this is a need. Okay. Guys, here is an important question is in a maximum Windows 10 related questions. Lot of other questions are there, but important question is what practicals you done in Windows 10, because a lot of things you can do in Windows 10, but what practicals you done in a classroom like that. So they will ask the question. So then you have to what you learn in Windows 10 also you have to able to tell, like if you are add a extra user account or maybe disk partitioning you practice, or a service accounts, you service management, power options, like that. So what are the things you seen or maybe a practice based on that you can able to check it. Of course sign in options and all other there, so one by one we'll see it. Okay, now the simplest thing is like we created a partition, so then we got a e drive, some kind of stuff like that, right? E drive or a d drive is a, cd rom. Okay, by automatically the drive letters also logical, so depends upon your time and also this pc. So c drive, d drive is our dvd. E drive is 10 GB, your E drive. So we created this partition yesterday. Okay. Now I want to show you. Okay, I want to go to this disk management again to create another partition. How to go to disk management? Disk mgmt.ms. Why I am booted directly? It doesn't. It is not asking any password, right? Actually, I have a password for my PC. I think I log in as a second account. Yeah, I log in as
Sir,
a
are you in your main
student too.
PC or in virtual machine are you doing, sir?
What happened?
Are you in your main PC or are you in the virtual machine
Virtual
you are
machine.
doing
This
all
is
these things?
virtual machine. I opened disk management in a virtual machine. Virtual machine only. Both are look like same or what? See, very simple. If screen is very dirty, it is my physical machine. Screen is look good, nice, then it is my virtual machine. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Otherwise, you have to change the background theme. So, for example, your machine, you got confused between your physical machine and the virtual machine. So, any one machine, so put it in a background as something, one picture or kind of stuff. Okay. So, why it is showing like this? Again, my physical machine. I think this go to meeting also gave a border. So then you can't see my physical machine toolbar. So total screen. Okay, so why it is showing do not have access rights to local disk manager on this PC name it is. Why it is showing like this?
You are logged into student two.
Yes, very good. I log in to my PC with a student one. Okay, student two. Okay, student two is a standard user. It don't have any rights. Okay, rights about settings like that. Admin rights student two don't have. It is easy like as you said alt control delete. It means alt control delete instead of that one. Virtual machines alt control insert. Okay, you can use alt control insert if you feel difficulty to go to sign out and sign in with other user kind of stuff. For signing out or switching users, don't switch users, sign out and sign in always, even if it is take time. Okay, student one password. So alt control delete for a physical machine. For a VMware workstation, virtual machines, alt control insert. If in case your laptop insert in a function mode, then you have to press the function along with the function also. Check with your keyboard. So depends upon your keyboard. Now it is taking too much time. Yeah, we got a screen. See, let it open. So it will take time anyway. Here you have to understand file system. Okay. Um, what is a file system? What is file system? No, no, no. It is become physical. Can use full screen for easy to get point because I need a parallel notepad also. Yeah, it is connecting. So what is file system? What is Linux file system? Linux. When you install a Linux, so what file system you are using?
Adding, deleting, appending.
Appending.
Modifying the data and files.
Initially, there are files, sir. Later on, there are directories in Linux, basically.
Okay, okay, okay. So, no.
Yes.
So normally, what is a file system means arrangement, file arrangement in the disk or in the drive or in a CD-ROM. Okay, or how you transfer the data, transferring of data. So allocation of files in a such order. In a such order, we have to arrange the data. So or allocation of the data. Range or allocation means place allocation of data in disk or maybe a pen drive or anything. So I use a disk as a simple word like a hard disk, partition, or maybe a pen drive, or maybe a DVD, or maybe a CD, or maybe when you transfer the data from one PC to another PC by sharing. So that is also that one. So different file systems are there, different type of file system based on how you are allocating. So you allocate data, whether it is your Windows operating system, Linux, Unix, or any operating system. You allocated data in a particular file system manner. In a particular file system manner, data will be arranged. So may not be depends upon operating system, but mainly concern here it is what are the file system you are using. Important factor is sectors and tracks. Sectors, it will allocate number of sectors as a one group and it will allocate the data in that one only. So whatever it is, so don't go with much the part. Okay, so very simple. If you are using a Windows operating system, the main two file systems we are using, FAT and NTFS. FAT, file allocation table. NTFS, new technology file system. FAT, file allocation table, new technology file system. Usually in Linux, we use ext 1, ext onwards is there, but majorly we use ext3, ext4 depends upon your PC, and one more file system xfsf is another general one. So why I put a dot because ext5 is there are not still doubt because the new version we have to verify, including Unix also use same kind of file system. We are busy. Okay, so this is a basic disk file system or pen drives for storage. If you take device wise, for example DVD, you take DVD like a universal file system type, UDFS or a UFS file system. UDF, if you see it is UDF, sorry, universal disk format, UDF. Okay, so other file system like a NFS, network file system, EFS, encrypted file system. NFS is a kind of service for a file sharing. Bah, no, better to switch off the mobile phone for 10 to evening 6 o'clock. One second, guys. Mm. Okay, sorry. People don't have mind and see message again. Encrypted file system. Sorry, guys. Encrypted file system. Okay. And caps and small. This is a better one. Like this. Okay. For example, if you have a CD, HF, HDFF, something is there. HSUF name is there for CD-ROM in a line X. So depends upon data. So how you put a data, all that kind of stuff. So that is there. Okay. Here, what is format? What is the meaning of format? Computer meaning or English meaning? Anything?
Format specifies what kinds of
Format specifies the
the kind it is, means the type of kind of data what it is there in the form data.
Okay, good. Good, good. It defines
And another
what
in
kind
terms
of.
of computer means formatting means we are erasing everything from the disk.
Okay, good.
One more.
Good. So normally,
It's like
yeah,
arrangement.
arrangement. Correct. Correct. So normally, so when word came from format means generally what we think. If you have a pen drive, we are formatting means we are erasing entire data. We formatting the system means you are completely remove the data, everything, operating system and all, and we are going to install again. So just I formatted my PC. That means very simple. You remove entire data. That's it, right? So because the word because of usage and the result come into some meaning is changing. Okay, so formatting pen drive, formatting a drive, formatting a system means remove everything. That is what we are generally using format word normally, right? Generally in a computer terminology. Tell me normal terminology. What is a format? For example, this is your attendance sheet, right? Is it having any format? Serial number, full name, dates, right? Or maybe if you have like a topics. Okay, this is one kind of format.
Basically,
This is
so
the
basically
format.
a standard way to do any work.
Yeah, very good. Like you take a resume. Okay, first normally you put your name, phone number, email ID. Okay, and then career objective, and then qualifications, any project related technical knowledge. Then you put all other things, and finally your address and signature column, place, date of birth, kind of stuff. You put it right. But in case I created my resume and put a starting heading is where I born, what is my caste, religion, and what are my parents, like about myself, strength, weakness, hobbies. Okay, and then last column, last page, I put my qualifications and my experience and technical knowledge. Which one is correct? Okay, so I'll reframe other way, different way. When you are in a final year of engineering, you have to attend a interviews, right? So from almost final year of engineering, college campus interviews, then outside interviews you have to attend. So what you do, you ask your friend, give me your resume in a pen drive or something. So I will edit my name. Okay, I edit my name, phone number, email ID. You know, some people will forget to change gender also. Most of the good fellows are girls in a college, right? So they'll do first, like records or everything, right? So like that, they created some resume. So one of my friend happened that when he took a resume from a girl and he forget to change gender. He put a name, phone number, remaining are all same only. He forget to check all the things. That will happen sometimes. Okay, it has happened in diploma, I think. Okay, so point is, what is that resume? Difference between resume and curriculum vitae. Resume we put all bulletin points, curriculum vitae tabular format.
Yes,
Format, it means
CV basically yes, or extended version of resume.
both are different generics actually. Biodata form, that is another one. Biodata form, resume, and curriculum vitae. Curriculum vitae is more like a tabular form. Resume is more like your experiences and everything in a bulletin form. Okay, so format is a little bit different between curriculum vitae and that. Okay, a picture, adding a picture, adding a your certification logos. So one format is there, right? So whatever it is, we don't discuss that one. Format means the way you arrange the data, right? But not cleaning up the data actually. Okay, where you, so different formats are there. Either a fat format or NTFS format, ext3 format, ext4 format, or maybe it is EFS format. The data you are arranging in the such a thing in this format. So you told this is the file system means it contains a format. So that is called a format. So while you are changing a format, compulsory data will be deleted. So at least in a certain conditions, guarantee data will be removed. Certain condition may not be removed, but certain conditions, certain transferring format from one format to another format, so data is will be removed. So when you change the format, you have to delete everything and you have to put it again, right? So that is in a different format. So the data will be automatically erased. We clean up everything and we create it, right? So while changing the format, data may remove. So what is the format? Arranging in a certain manner, that is called a format. There is a two type of formats are there. Low level format, one two messages make my mind disturb. People are like that. Okay, what is a format? Low level format and high level format. So low level format means defining tracks and sectors. So on hard disk, for example, we are telling in a format in a manner, such a manner like in a hard disk manner. So then defining tracks and sectors defined by defined by manufacturer, defined by manufacturer only. High level format defining file system.
Sir, would you please explain those tracks and sectors, sir?
Okay. like this, defining file system. So different file systems are there. Tracks and sectors are a simple thing. If you see hard disk, so I'm going to Google. Hmm. Images. It think it is internal hard disk. Okay. So like here is a hard disk. Can you see this one? Right.
Sir.
Okay. So this is a hard disk. Okay. Chandana joined. Very good. So this is a hard disk. Okay. So this is a plotter. This the aluminum disc look like aluminum. This is okay. So this is a plotter. It is a basic aluminum only, but magnetic coated. This is a read and write header, so it will move to inside to outside like this. Like this, it will move from like this. So it will move like this only.
Yes, sir, like gramophone.
Yeah. No. That is the different one. That is move.
No, sir, but this pin will move from out inside to outside, no, sir.
That is slowly it will move. So what happened here?
Yes, sir.
This is the one. Okay. The gramophone, that one is stay in a either it is round here, and this moves slowly. It will move track, each track it will move and reach the center. Finally, once it is reached the center, record is keep rotating, but yeah, same like that only. Same like that only. It moves very faster. This moves very faster. That is moves very slow. Okay, right. Okay, yeah. This header will move inside to outside, and this disk is rotated. It read from there. So this point. Okay, but point is here, not that one. So point is, if you look at this, the round one. So here it is. We can. I will draw here. Maybe I can draw. We'll see the rounds. This is your platter. In this platter, the magnetic core will be like this in a track wise. Okay, they will draw a lines in a magnetic core. Lines will be there. So these rounds is nothing but a tracks like this. Will keep going like this. So the distance between
Okay.
one track to another track and the number of tracks will define the size of the disk. So this each one we call it as a track. So even the tracks having a numbers, first track, second track, like that. Okay, so the tracks, and this track
What is
normally.
sector, sir?
Hmm?
Sector.
Yeah,
Tracks and sector.
this is track.
These lines are called tracks, no, sir.
These lines are called
Yes, sir.
tracks, and in some diagrams it will show like this. This is a sector. Actually, sector means very simple. Track means very simple. Track is a magnetic line, so which is usually in round shape, like 1 0 again like this, again like this. It will go up. So each is a magnetic line, right? So and each one is the data size. They divide, they cut each one. It means small cutting is there. So each piece is a 512 bytes. Again, each track they mark a small pieces like this. It keep going. Depends upon irrespective of track size it is. Okay, so whether it is internal one, small one, or maybe a very big one, everything is marking like this. Each size of this small size, each piece is a 512 bytes. This is called actually sector. This is
Okay,
called
sir.
sector. The full round tracks, track, 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 and each track in each part of the track, each track. Okay, on each track they put a data marking. So this is one sector, this is another sector, this is another sector, this is another sector, like that. So in one track, it may be a small amount of track size or maybe high amount of track size is also there. Smaller the track size, less number of sectors, bigger the track size, high number of sectors are there. That's it.
Primary sector.
Each sector size is 512 bytes. Remember this, and it is very sometimes you're writing some examination, suddenly one question will be there, guarantee. If in case in future, each sector size is 512 bytes, right? Now here 2 points I will tell. Try to understand. If you don't understand, it's not a big deal. Maybe these points will come again, so that's why I'm telling like this. Again, this is a one platter. This is one platter. This is another platter. My rounds are like, if I use a paintbrush little bit, I can do with some things. Okay, so this is first platter, second platter, third platter. This is, for example, track number one. This is the track number one, and this is the track number one, for example. Maybe I'll draw a little bit smaller. Yeah, so this is a track number one. I will use different color, orange, not orange, green is better. So for example, this is a track one, track one, track one. This group of tracks means, if in case if you have a disk which having a multiple, which is having a multiple platters in a single hard disk. Okay, if you take that kind of hard disk, this is track one, track one, track one, combinedly called as a cylinder one. Cylinder one. This is track two, track two, track two, cylinder two. This is one another cylinder. This is another cylinder. Cylinder 3, cylinder 4, cylinder 5 means track 1, track 1, track 1. This combinedly we call it as a one cylinder. Track 2, track 2, track 2. Okay, track 2 in a different. This is one cylinder, like that. This is called cylinder. Okay, another point. So that is okay, leave it. Okay, so but important another point is, when I draw a sector track, and the track I'm marking a sector. Each one is 512 byte size. This is a sector 1, sector 2, sector 3, sector 4, sector 5. Each sector having a numbers. Okay, each one is 512 bytes. I combine some sectors. I combine some sectors together. Okay, the combination of sectors. The combination of sectors is called a cluster. Combination of sectors, we call it as a cluster. This is, remember this one. What is this? Cluster, combination of sectors.
Yes.
Okay, combination of sectors, we call it as a cluster. Normally, if you go to a disk, so for example, you want to click on format, then what happens? It shows, where is this? Yeah, here it is. File system allocation unit size. This is allocation unit size. What is this allocation unit size? is nothing but cluster defining. It means number of sectors combined together become a single size space. For example, if I select 16K, it means it means 16K means how many sectors combinedly become 16. So that is called a cluster size. Okay, each data size is nothing but, like here it is 4096. 4096, it means 4K, right? 4096. How many sectors are required to become one single unit or a single cluster to make a size of 4096? How much sector size? How much sector size?
8 sector.
512 bytes,
512 bytes.
right? And I want this size by combining some sectors. How many sectors required? Yeah, you are correct. 8. I hear that answer. Okay, 8. Okay, so it means 512 plus 512 1K. It means like that. It is 512 into 8. You'll get a 4K. So you need every 8 sector as a single unit. So or a single cluster, we can say. The cluster word is not using in Windows anyway. But if you go to different operating system, like a Linux or a Unix operating system, the word will come cylinder and clusters. So this is here to understand that kind of wording. So I told this story. Okay, sector sizes, sector numbers will more good at to learn. To you must try to understanding. That's it. So not more, not much. Okay. Even I don't go to the deep parts, but just you ask for a what is a low level tracks and sectors, which is defined at cylinder. Okay. Uh, yeah, maybe this is more clear to view. Can you see more um, platters are there? One platter, two platter, three platter, four platter. Four platters are in this hard disk. Okay. So each platter again on that one they put a tracks like this, right? So they put a tracks in each platter. So platter 1, platter 2, platter 3, platter 4. So each platter having a tracks. So in each platter, okay, in each platter. So if you go to each platter, like a track 1, platter 1, track 1, platter 2, or we can say platter 2, platter 1, track 1, platter 2, track 2. I will try it. It's quite easy. Platter 1, track 1, platter 2, track 1, platter 3, track 1, platter 4, track 1. This all track ones combined we call it as a cylinder. Again, platter 1, track 2, platter 2, track 2, platter 3, track 2, platter 4, track 2. All tracks in each platter combinedly called as a cylinder 2. This is cylinder
Cylinder
1, this is cylinder 2. Someone asked me a question. Okay? Yeah. Cylinder kind of stuff not required here for both Windows and Linux. But when you go to Unix, the cylinder concept, iSCSI concept, target concepts, SCSI concepts are there. So we'll see that one. Okay, guys. First of all, we are in a Windows file system. Major file system in Windows is FAT and NTFS. Okay. So what is the difference between FAT and NTFS? We'll see that one. Normally, FAT the allocation unit size is 32K in some systems, and maximum is 8K. 4K is there, depends upon your disk size also. Generally, it is 32K by FAT. NTFS is by default it is a 4K allocation unit. So what is the difference between 32K, 8K, or 4K kind of stuff? I will try to explain with the 8K and 4K difference, not 32K, because 32K is a very big one. Understand this allocation unit and what is the advantage of that one. This is my allocation unit. It means my group of sectors. Okay, so my size is 8K. Okay, so I took a FAT and FAT 32. It is by default 32K or 8K in a depends upon your size of the disk. I took 8K for explanation purpose. It is 8K. Each allocation size is 8K. I have a 10K data. My data size is 10K. I have a file with 10K. I have a file. The file size is 10K. This size, unit size is 8K. Can I put a 10K data in 8K? 1 second, I will
No,
close
sir.
the door.
No, it doesn't allow, sir. Disk instant.
We can't put it, right? Then what we do? We'll take another one. This is also 8K. This is 8K and this is also 8K. So I put 8K data here and remaining 2K data here. So how much size I'm not using here? 2K allocated. But what about remaining size?
6K.
6K
Unallocated.
unallocated. I'm not using for 8K. So now I got another data. For example, the data file size is 4K, but I can't put here. I can't put the data here. Okay, I can't put it. I have to take another 8K. Then I have to put here 4K here. And how much wastage again? 4K wastage here. See, here is a 6K. Here is a 4K. Maximum, for example, if you take 8K block, if you have a 8K file, no problem. For example, you have 1K file. Just for example, 1K file, 1K occupied. How much wastage? 7K wastage. Understand? So 8K. Think if you are having a allocation size is 32K. How much wastage? At least,
Okay, 1K.
okay, for 1K data. We are looking in a 1K manner only. Okay, because basic file by allocation it will take 1K minimum. Now I'm taking a 4K. 4K unit size. Unit size is 4K or a cluster size is 4K. Same data, 10K data. 4K. I have to take another one, put another 4K. I have to take another one, put 2K. Each block is 4K. Each block is 4K. 10K data. My file size is 10K. 4K, 4K, 2K. How much wastage?
2K, sir.
2K. And we took a earlier example. For example, I have 1K data. This is 4K block. 1K allocated. How much wastage?
3.
Okay.
Wastage reduced, right?
Sir,
Earlier
why
this
we don't have an option for 1K, like 32, 8, 4, and 1? Like, why we only have options for multiples of 4?
each allocation size NTFS its arrangement is each allocation unit. It means each cluster size is 4K only,
No,
and
sir,
we
I'm
can able
asking
to
why
change it
the
also.
allocation. Yeah, why the allocation system is like in multiples of four only. But if we have like 1K option, then there will be less wastage.
Yes, yes. But again, we are going much deeper. That's I'm
Oh,
worrying. Okay. Yeah. Okay. It's okay. I will tell a very simple thing to understand. It is maybe we can change. We can take lesser than 4K also. But I will tell how to understand this one. So we are in a college, right? So we are all went to the college. Okay. This is a room, bench in a butler size, right? Benches are like this, right? So in each bench, 3 members can able to sit. Okay, normally, I think. Okay, but if in case if I take very big bench, problem, no problems. All people can able to sit. All people can able. But what happened to the middle person? He has to argue with these two people. These two people like this. Okay, so point is not what the issue, but point to understand what
so
is
basically
allocation
data
size.
transmission is congested. Like
Yeah, it
like
become
data
congested.
transmission will
Yeah, right, right.
traffic will be there.
Yeah. So my point
Oh,
is very simple. What is allocation size? It means very simple arrangement, data arrangement. So data can be arranged in a 32K manner or 16K manner or 8K manner or 4K manner or 2K manner also. So it depends upon the file system, how it is easily allocate and reducing the wastage of part, and more data allocation is possible, and lesser the allocation size is more we can able to put it. Moderated means yeah, so actually if we are in a classroom, then definitely I will give one example, that is I have a bench
Then what
with the
happens to the
computers. Okay, depends upon bench size also we can arrange number of computers. Smaller means less,
yes, sir.
bigger means more. But sometimes, for example, I took this size or this size, so small that a certain size is become again wasted. So I can't go with a much deeper. Like it's very simple to understand. It is the allocation size by default, but you can change the allocation sizes also. So for example, if you click on format, it is showing a by default, and also you can see this is a 4K, 8K, 16K. It is not giving other options, but maximum also there. By default, it is 4K. If you want to see that one, you have to look at defragmentation time. The table will be there, not in Windows 10 or 8. You have to go for Windows XP to see what is the allocation size. Okay, and on otherwise also I will try. Guys, don't. This is it. Otherwise, we spend entire day with this one only. Okay,
right.
no one will ask a question about that one. But knowledge is important anyway. But when you look at that one, next time we see any other system, any different kind of systems and all, so you will understand this part. Okay, because some people get a brain heated also. So why it is this, what is that one and all. Okay, so okay, so forget about this allocation part, or maybe remember, we'll see. Fat has a sorry, NTF has a advantages over fat. But before I go to that one, I think I better to give a break. Okay, then we'll discuss the fat and NTFS features. Okay, take a break for a 10-15 minutes, because it's already 1.5 hours I'm taking the class. Okay, to avoid conjunction between this class and that class. Okay, so I will create one fat partition here, and I will show you that. Okay, so here it is. I'll give simple things. Yeah, one more. I forget this one here. There is a specific file systems also introduced that I again will add that one. Exfat REFS resilient file system. Resilient file system. Okay, exfat extended fat. Okay. Next in differences, one more what I will fat 32 file system support up to 32 GB. Fat 12 or just a fat. Okay, fat 16, fat 12, some number is there. Fat 12 is generally called as a fat, but there is a fat file system normally in, if you see in Windows, that is maximum partition size is 4 GB only. Okay, NTFS NTFS also has a limitation is 2 terabyte of single partition, and more support also there. It means NTFS practically we can say it is the limitation depends upon NTFS. Practically NTFS each operating system means XP 2 terabytes. Fact, if you are using NTFS in XP, maximum size is 2 terabyte support. But if you are going with the Windows 7, Windows 8, and later Windows 10, so the NTFS support is increasing. The version of NTFS increases, the size support is also increases. So depends upon OS, you are getting a NTFS version also. Okay, so this is it. I will explain what is exFAT and REFS and what is the use in a file system again. Take a break, guys. Otherwise, you will see how nicely you are giving an answers for this one, and I don't want to confuse with this and that one. Okay, for me, usually no problem. And stop recording. Take a break.
This conference is no longer being recorded.
Back at 11:45. Okay, guarantee. 11:45. Everybody be back. One more thing.